Welcome back, 94.3, That
My
Bothers
host,
Me podcast.
Santino Zappia.
New tunes of today, bringing back the oldies with a little mix-ins here on a beautiful Sunday night. That'd be beast. Wouldn't that be cool? Be like a radio show host. Welcome back, 94.3.
Welcome back to That Bothers Me podcast. My name is Donnie and my co-host.
Howdy. Yeah, that'd be beast. Tell me.
Right now, I'm just going to tell you, so you're aware, I smell from every
Well, you went hiking trails.
extremity of my body.
You went hiking towards Mount Everest today,
Both
so don't
pits
tell me your
and
stuff.
underneath
Well, that's nice. I would like to know.
is not doing particularly well in smell categories
Well, that's
today.
nice.
But we had a nice hike. Went up to Eaton Canyon, I guess Altadena.
Yeah, it's like Pasadena.
I thought there'd be way more water, but there was some water. It was nice.
Well, there was downpours, so it was more than it's normal.
Yeah, it was good. It was we were gone for like 4 hours.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you forget you got to walk there.
Well, because we
and
started.
you got to walk back.
Well,
You're
so
like,
the thing
oh,
is,
shit.
the main parking structure was blocked off. You had to have reservations
For what reason?
because it was too packed. COVID 72.
COVID 72.
So we had to park at the base of the mountain and walk all the way up. It was a hike, but it was fun.
You're tired right now?
Yeah, I vlogged a little bit, so you could watch that in the vlog. And
Is it just me, or we started that podcast off with a little,
I don't
it was
know
like
what the fuck we
fast
were doing.
speed.
You started doing like some radio stuff.
But we started, it
And
was
I-
like straight out of the gates. Like some horse.
Can you imagine riding a horse and you're sitting in there, and they're in those little gates,
Like
and,
a jockey.
and it just fucking takes off? I scared myself.
Scare myself.
And you just, you got freaking goggles on. Speaking
Dude,
of
there's-
goggles, you're gonna go snowboarding tomorrow for the first time.
Snowboardings? I'm scared.
I hurt my hand smacking like that.
I'm a little scared.
Yeah, I've only been once. It's
I feel like it's not too bad. I feel like it's
you'll be
pretty
fine
easy.
because you're good on boards, skateboarding, surfing.
But I feel like it's a little easier than other stuff.
Yeah, I'd say so. You'll be fine, but I think you'll be on your butt a little bit. The first time I went, I was better than both my brothers.
Yeah.
But I did like the falling leaf bullshit where you kind of like go back and forth.
I mean, we're pretty coordinated.
Because you were explaining to me the other day, you're like, I'm gonna go on my toes, and I think as a what's the term?
First time,
As a first time like being like that's what it seems like, but
it's not. Probably. I mean, you're probably right. I don't know.
Because you're not gonna stop on your toes, you're gonna stop on your heels, so it's most comfortable. Trust me. Because when you're going down the mountain, you'll rather go like this than.
Well, I can picture that. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
you're
glad,
not
Santino. It'll be
brave.
fun. I'm not a huge
Oh.
snow person. I'll go once in a while. It's fun, but it's like I'd
You ever
rather
fall off a ski lift.
put my toes in the sand,
A little nice.
water,
Or you
toes
do
in the
both.
water, ass in the sand. Where Zach Brown. Yeah,
Do both. That's beast.
that's what you do. Do you ever bring your surfboard to
take the fins off
snowboard?
with a wetsuit?
Dude,
Put a
that's-
wetsuit underneath. I feel like that's what you do. Put a little
Free
wetsuit.
range, no straps, no bindings. You're just
Surfboard.
going down.
I feel like that's what you beat. They probably won't let you on the mountain.
That's what you be.
I feel like they wouldn't let you on a mountain.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I don't think so.
Well, I had wake up calls this morning.
That's you that does that stuff.
I had wake up calls, dude. Listen, I gotta go for work. I'm so tired. I wake up this morning at 4:30, get up for work, get my little cough. I gotta get a little coffee in the morning,
you
a little
do.
Perkins, a little nice. So I walk downstairs.
And how many mugs have you broken in the past
That's other
4
sections.
months? 4 months. How many cups? How many mugs?
Four mugs. 5 maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, every month you break a little mug.
Because
You
I
got your-
drop it on accident.
Because
So listen.
because you're not paying attention.
Good. Wake up this morning, go downstairs, get a little coffee. Folgers, part of waking up. Walk back upstairs because I gotta get a little dressed. So I put the coffee down on the table, la table, la mesa.
Mm-hmm.
Put on my little calcetin, little socks, get everything ready.
You got to make sure they're nice.
I got my bag, carry my
you
bag.
have like you get prepared, huh?
I need
like you have to the night before. You need
layouts because you wake up and you're like, well, I'm late
and you're scrambling.
and I'm scrambling. or you have everything, you go and you're like, wow, forgot this.
Yeah. Whenever I prepare the night before,
Everything's
I'm like, ugh, why don't I do this all the time?
So
Then sometimes
unfortunately, this morning we had a little extra stuff.
you show up to work when you're not prepared, and you're like, I don't even know what just happened.
You're still
on the drive
shaking.
over here. You get a little stuff.
hesitation.
Anyways, continue.
So put my coffee down the table, get dressed, blah blah. Pick up my coffee, get my bag, walk down the stairs. So I have 2 sections. There's a landing.
You had a little stutter there.
The lights were off because it was early.
Uh-huh.
I'm walking down the stairs very calmly. My eyes are closed because I'm like, all right, I gotta get prepared for the day.
Okay, first off, why are you walking down the stairs with your eyes closed?
Because I can feel the floor. Because I've been up and down the stairs 1,000 times.
Well, that's like when it's in the dark and then you try to go upstairs. You know. But why would you voluntarily close your eyes?
Because I was like, all right, I gotta go stuff. I gotta go to work right now. I don't feel like it. So, walked down the stairs. I hit the landing. Wasn't paying attention. Was thinking about other things. Thought it was a step, but it's a longer step. So I double took my step. Feet flew out in front of me. I landed on my hip so hard on the stairs. I went down the rest of the stairs on my ass.
Raging
bouncing.
pain. Hip
Got
flexors hurting.
Boiling cup of coffee in my hand. Burned my skin. Hitting walls. Elbow smacked the ground so hard.
And everyone is sound asleep.
4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody wakes up thinking there's earthquakes. And I'm on the ground suffering because I fell down the stairs. So that's how I was up for work this morning. Got to go to work and do it. Came to walk.
And you were awake after that, weren't you not?
That was stories. I got back upstairs. I was just looking. And you know when you're just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, what just happened when
You're
I
like,
used to?
I gotta stop right now because I had like adrenaline rushes.
Yeah.
Dude, that was ordeals. Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't
bones.
seen you for about like 16 hours.
Well, you were over last night. Got home from work. I slumber partied.
Because you took on a little more responsibility right now.
Well, the work 'em.
You got in and out going on in the furniture store, which if they watched the last episode is a little update on your work ventures.
That is, dude. 14 hours.
You left your house at before 5 o'clock and you got home at 7:30.
That's how you do.
That's a day.
That's procedures.
You were not in a mood, but you were a little exhausted.
I wasn't in any mood. I was just so distraught.
And then you ate your pizza faster than I've ever seen you eat, even though you eat really fast. And you went upstairs, you did a little douchar in the shower, a little wash and a dosh.
We talk a lot like this today.
Because we got to explain to the people, you got to nice.
You know when people talk like that and it's like a pain in my asshole?
Yeah. I don't know why we're doing that.
We take like that. Then you take
anyways,
this.
you took a shower, you went to bed, and you were just gone for the night while I was
tiredness.
Making TikToks with your sister. She's teaching me all these dances, dude. You know how fucking hard it is?
I feel like my TikTok is different than yours.
Everybody's TikTok. Is this the little TikTok?
TikTok.
Dude, she tries to teach me these dances. It's like, all right. I can't. It's hard.
Well, my TikTok's very different from your guys.
Sure is.
I have Indian people, half the time.
Yeah.
I have Indian people.
I don't have
on my
that stuff.
Building swimming pools.
That's we talked about it in another episode.
You know when they try to do the transition?
No,
and then they go up and they press the camera and then they switch into the clothes? And you're like, all right, dude, you could spend a little more time. You had to walk up, change it.
On editing, you mean?
And then their hand pulls away really quick and they're like doing the different stuff. It's like, all right, dude.
Dude, I think I just had a freaking, I don't know what happened to my throat right there.
Or like,
I turned into a 14-year-old boy.
You see the ones when they're like,
that's
choose
your character. And they're just sitting there.
It's like, dude, these people.
They do some move and then they start bouncing again.
What is that even from?
But anyways, back to this little Indian story you're talking about.
Dude.
So
you know.
It's like when you're watching YouTube at night and then you fall asleep and you wake up and some dude is digging with a fork.
In Taiwan, dude.
He has a spoon and fork and he's digging goddamn pool.
Spoon and fork diggage. They do that stuff. Dude,
And then you wake up like 2 hours later because it's still playing and he's like, the pool's done. It's like, dude. I went ham.
Pretty nice, little stuff.
Yeah.
Little lull.
All right, so I thought on this episode, just to add some little flavor flav.
Wow. Flavor Town.
We'll do Would You
That's like,
Rather.
what's his name, dude?
What do you mean?
What's that guy's? Guy Fieri.
That guy's a beast, dude.
Welcome back to Diners, Drive-Ins.
All right, I'm gonna start it off here. This is just random, so this is actually really good questions. The first question that comes up on the list of mine. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
I got spam calls right now. It's like, dude. Yeah, decline it.
You decline
All
or does it change stuff?
No, it's fine. All right. So this
Metronome?
first one is: would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors, or go into the future and meet your great grandchildren?
I don't like that stuff. I do a little past production.
Yeah, I had to say the same thing because
I don't like the future
I think
references.
the future stuff is weird.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, I'd like to know,
Where I came.
like, my great grandfather or something,
Yeah.
like where he lived and like how he. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
I like to go back. I wouldn't want to know what's
like,
going
it's
on.
basically like where you came from,
Yeah.
and you can go to both sides because like it starts here, like way out, and then
You mean both sides?
well, it's like not like, for instance, Nani and Nono.
Oh, okay.
They
okay,
have
okay.
their parents, but they both came from
different people.
other people. So it's like it's a lot of like
That's like weird though.
it's
'cause
weird.
If you meet them, it's like a total stranger. Like there's
Yeah.
no connection.
It's kind of odd, but that would be cool.
I'd rather meet in the past because I don't want to go future. That's scary.
Yeah, that reminds me of like when I put on the VR goggles that time at fucking Best Buy,
That was a little stuff.
and there's like what were we sharks and
that
soccer
was
balls.
beast, though.
Yeah, that was two different games, but dude, I didn't like that.
This is a good would you rather question for the time being.
All right, I'm
Because
ready.
of Donnie's complicated stuff earlier because he went on hikes, he smells.
Bring it at me.
Smells like asshole. So this is a good question. Would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet?
I'd rather have smelly feet.
Yeah, I do these little smelly feet because you can just plastic
Well,
bag that shit.
Well, not even plastic bag. You can put like powder or some deodorant, or like you wear shoes. Like
but,
my
okay, but what? No, but about like say a day you couldn't mask anything. Like, would you rather have people smell your feet all day or people smell your breath? In this time, I do breath. You just put a mask.
well, that's
Oh, I look good.
well, that's changing the scenario.
You didn't know.
Well, that makes sense if you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, but if you're not,
But then, like you're saying, you're not wearing anything. So why would the fuck would you not wear shoes, but you're gonna wear a mask?
my feet don't smell.
My feet only smell when I'm playing sports,
Dude, one of my friends, he knows who he is. That motherfucker takes off his shoes.
and he just wreaks havoc across.
The people in Corona Del Mar can smell that shit.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I think we both well, we kind of like differed on that one a little bit. All right.
Look at this stuff.
This one,
Gotta look.
I know you gotta like. All right, this one's kind of stupid, but I'm just gonna ask it anyways because. All right, would you rather be Batman or Spider-Man?
Dude, Spider-Man's the best motherfucker. Spider-Man's a beast.
Like, I think Spider-Man's dope because like you can climb shit.
Spider-Man's a beast, dude.
He's just like you're.
I'm not one for superheroes.
Yeah, you know, like people, all those Marvel.
Oh, did you see the new
Did
Avengers?
you see the Avengers and like the freaking Iron
Dude, the last
and then like
last superhero movie I watched was Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
yeah, it's like, oh, dude, I gotta see that. It's like Elastigirl and like freaking the Green Goblin
Remember when they're
meets the Hulk. It's like, dude, I give no shits.
Spider-Man and Batman?
You know how many
playing
shits I
together?
give? Zero.
Zero of them. They have their little stuff.
Yeah, I don't like
I
that
gotta
stuff.
find.
All right, while you're looking, I'm gonna look for this one too because I gotta make it good. You know.
This is funny. Would you rather wear a bib every time you go to a restaurant to eat, or would you ever have to drink out of a sippy cup at a bar?
I think a bib.
A bib
Yeah, because
at a
like.
restaurant, like you go to Crab
Because it's
Shack
like,
or something.
you know, like I feel like at fancy restaurants when you're like a beast and you have like your suit and your attire,
So-
you're just like,
This steak is
because it's not like it's not even like a bib. It's more of like a
shawl.
it's like
No, what are you
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
What do you mean? When they put the napkin?
But I'm not like, it would be weird to fucking drink out of a sippy cup at a bar.
I think it's good. It's a good talking point.
But like when you go to a restaurant, like I've seen Nani does it. She puts like a napkin.
That's what I'm saying. A little napkin.
It's like
a little sipper.
The fuck? Who the hell sips like that? All right.
You gotta find some stuff.
Oh, this one's kind of like a little play on words here. Would you rather have nosy neighbors or noisy neighbors? So nosy or noisy?
That's hard. Because let's think about it. You have noisy neighbors, you're like, mother, dude. You're like, I gotta go to sleep right now. And these assholes are blaring.
See,
but then if you have nosy, it's like, all right, dude, like, relax.
See, I think I'd rather have... Well, I'll let you answer first.
Well, I don't know.
You're not sure?
Well, because it's bad both ways.
Yeah.
You have noisy, and it's like, dude.
Personally, I think
like
I'd rather have noisy.
Noise?
Yeah,
like
because I feel like if the question's asking in plain terms, they're gonna like be kind of almost like watching you 24/7.
But nosy,
like they're always in your business. Like if you had people over, they would like come by and be like, "Oh, like who's over?" Like that's annoying. But also being noisy is annoying too.
I think noisy is probably better. It's like a little more relaxed.
Because like I feel like nosy, like they're all up in your business.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
And it's like at least noisy, like they're not involved with you, but like
they're
fuck,
loud.
You can turn your shit off.
Yeah, yeah. I do feel that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion.
Oh, dude, like
back to you, bud.
Would you wait?
Oh, this one's a good one for you. Actually, no. Wait.
This is hard. You gotta like search them. Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather always say what you're thinking, or never be able to speak again?
Shit, dude. I honestly think I'd say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm do the same thing. I was blah.
I mean, it's like, dude.
I already do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do that to people's faces, but like you're just being truthful of what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Because if you couldn't speak, dude,
that would suck. Yeah, that'd be lame. Well, that would be the end of this show. That's a knee slapper.
The last time I heard that one, I fell off my dinosaur.
Oh, Johnny, you're a good one.
All right, I'm gonna ask 2 questions here. So
last time I heard that, I fell off my dinosaur. I didn't even listen to what you said.
Yeah, you heard me. You know, people do that bullshit. It's like, all right, you need to just calm down a little bit. Gotta be.
Give me it, please.
Fuck you. All right, this is 2 questions. So you're prepared?
2 of them. I'm special.
All right. They both are relating to music. So the first one is: would you rather be fluent in all languages, or be a master of every musical instrument?
Oh, master every musical instrument. You know, B-side, you used to go to parties, piano, you're just jamming. You got a banjo in the corner. You got a sitar jamming out on the sitar.
I think it'd be cool because if you mastered all fluent languages, like you can go anywhere and communicate. But it's like, do I really want to do that?
Do I really want to go anywhere?
I want to go to Italy, maybe be fluent in that. But like,
you go down in your basement, you just have every instrument.
But that's beast.
That's jammer.
You can just like put music together, songs. You'd be like,
you didn't even know. Chapman sticks, rain sticks, everything. Don't even know. Makeup instruments. Oh, I forgot. I gotta find, huh?
All right, one more question. You ready?
Oh,
I told
2.
you back to back. Yeah. What this one I can already answer, and I think you know it too. It's just a question to inform the people because they don't know.
To inform the people.
Would you rather sing a song in front of complete strangers or your closest friends?
Complete strangers.
Yeah, dude. Anytime,
I'd rather be in an ocean of people.
Anytime I play for family or friends, I always get really nervous.
I get more nervous when we play for like Christmas.
But like if I went on the street
like,
and some Strong Yeti listened to me, dude, I could play whatever
never
you want to play.
Again. Because you'll never see him again.
Yeah. It's weird.
I mean, obviously, if there's a lot of people, you get nervous. Like, a lot.
Yeah, but
if it's like a big production.
No, but I feel like easily I could go and play in front of like 500 people at some random shit than to like...
Yeah, because you're pretty much up there by yourself. When you're intimate with the crowd...
If you had 500 of your closest people you knew... watching you
Oh,
play
God,
versus
I would
500 of people you didn't know, you have to say you would go with the stranger. That puts it in perspective.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. If you had 500 people you knew.
Because there's a difference between playing for us and like your family and cousins, and then maybe some of your close friends because you're close with them. But then when you start bringing in like aunts and uncles,
I couldn't.
and like close family friends that you're not really close with,
Can't do that stuff.
you know them.
No,
But-
I would rather do 500 randos.
Yeah, I agree.
I couldn't do that, dude. You're like shooting bricks. I don't know why.
It's weird.
But even like if you play in a den, like in a small room, it's like, all right, thinking about the chord change, and you're like, well, put my finger in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Forgot the lyrics.
It's always that first song too, that you're like halfway through, and then and then your voice starts coming back.
You just have a blank. Are we done with questionnaires?
Yeah.
Questionnaires?
We could stop questions unless you have one more.
No, Donnie, you know what? I'm all out of questions. My question box is empty.
Don't worry about that, Santino. Well, I really hope you guys are enjoying this podcast. If you guys haven't already, please check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/thatbothersme. We will be putting a morning show, which we'll be consistent with. We're going to film some pretty soon here.
Gotta do a film.
And if you are liking this, please comment down below, like maybe your favorite portion of a episode, or even in this one. That way we can get this podcast out to people so they can hear it. Because sometimes we need feedback from the people.
Got feedback. We'll share.
So that we know. Sheraton, hotels.
Post on hotels.
Sheraton?
That's not.
That's a hotel.
No, it's not.
Santino.
The Sheraton.
The hotel.
The Hilton.
The Sheraton.
The Hilton.
Sheraton Hotel. Look it up. Don't believe me?
Share a ton of happiness.
But anyways, yeah, that would be awesome for the feedback. And I think that'd be cool. I don't know. I ran out of shit to say.
I know.
But it's cool.
You know when you run out of stuff and you're like, well, okay, yeah, that's it. You know when you're doing presentations at school and you're like, and you finish everything and you're like, and yeah.
And yeah.
You know people that do that. They're up there. It's like, so this is the 13th colony. It was blah, blah, blah. The mayor of the town was this and that. And yeah.
The worst people giving presentations is when they fucking read the PowerPoint.
I did that.
I
did that, like, I want to say I did that more times than not. But when I didn't read, that shit was beast, let me tell you. Like,
you have a topic and it's like bullet points. And you're like, this is when it was founded in 1972. And in 1983, and then they stutter because they're fucking reading because they don't know. I don't like that stuff.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Because sometimes you just read it, you're like, all right, dude, I don't really care about this class. And you just like, boom, 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 done. Good night, everybody. And then sometimes it's like, all right. It's like, I gotta make this beast right now.
You know what's funny, though? Is like, even doing vlogs and stuff like this, like, we're just in front of a camera. And you get used to like talking in front of a camera and stuff.
What cameras?
But like, it's like talking to each other. When I'm presenting, like, I'm a whole different person.
Because you gotta be like, hey, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is, but when I talk to people in person, I'm a little more reserved, especially if you don't know me. If you don't know me, I'm like kind of quiet.
But that's like, I mean...
No, but some people are just outgoing regardless of the situation.
They don't know me regardless.
The hell?
Isn't that song? Snatch up my dude.
Snatch up your dick.
Or something like that.
It's like, thigh. Thigh. Yeah, I just snatch up your dude.
They do that stuff.
It's like, all right.
Have you seen that? It was never a phase, Mom. It was a lifestyle. You know, I chime in with, haven't you ever heard of closing the goddamn door? I
was never into any of that stuff.
What is that called? Like, it's like Blink 182.
Like not punk rock. It's like I don't even know what it's called. It's like that early 2000s, like,
you know, I know why.
Like, I know, and you know.
They like that stuff.
It's like, all right.
It's like, all right,
relax. Dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Relax. Speak about relaxing.
Are you going to try to relax right now? You rub that eye.
I'm going to relax. You know what sucks?
You ever do that, though, before you talk? When you're in the shower?
You got
a good eye rub.
Like, you see stars.
Like, you're going, and you're like, dude.
Sometimes you get one eye and you gotta come up behind. You gotta get,
and you get the other,
double.
and you're going like hard. And you're like, all right,
It's just firing right now. I have that stuff.
like get you ditchy.
Speaking of relax, you ever go like you know when you're, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Wow, forgot.
You're talking about relaxing, going somewhere. I don't know.
Forgot. Oh, isn't the best feeling in the entire world your bed?
Oh, like putting your fucking feet.
Tell me
In your
when
covers?
you're in your covers in your bed, you're like, this isn't cozy,
See,
dude.
when I sleep, I like cold.
I like frigid temperature.
I take everything off, unfold the bed. I go in there, and it's just like.
I want to, dude. I'm telling you right now. I don't care.
Yeah, dude.
Your bed, your own bed.
Oh, it's great.
That's like when you go to your friend's house and you sleep, and you're like, I'm gonna sleep over
Dude.
tonight. Let's sleep over. If you ask your mom, if you ask my mom,
If she's
she'll
not
say
gonna
yes.
let me, she's not gonna let me though. If you have to ask her. If
You
you
have
don't
to
ask
ask.
her, she's not gonna
Okay,
let me.
okay. Go.
All right,
Just
all
call her.
right.
Just call her.
Just go.
No, it's okay.
And you're
it's okay.
debating. You're
Just call her.
like, well, okay. What if you ask her? But then if I ask her, she's not gonna like. You have to ask her.
You have to ask.
Yeah, and then you're trying to think.
They're
of a
talking,
scene.
they're
They're
talking.
talking. All right. Wait. We should wait. And then
And you're just like, dude.
and you're asking. You're like, Miss Lopez, do you think that Timmy can sleep over?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, like we haven't really like done. We haven't.
We haven't slept over in so long.
have,
We're gonna
like-
have so much fun tomorrow.
I know, like, and then she's like, "All right," and you're like, "Yeah, dude."
And you're like, dude, and then
It's like, all right.
and then everything you get. Then you get to the point
And then you get to the point.
where you're able to sleep over. Now this is where the night takes a drastic.
Yeah, I'm about to tell
turnaround.
you a story once you get into that. I'll cut you off.
Takes a turnaround once a night. You're like, this is beast. We're like, dude, we get to do
Yeah,
stuff.
we get to talk all night. And you're talking
What's
about
the
stuff.
fascination with being at one of your friends' houses at night?
Because you don't want to leave.
But what's the fascination with
Because
being somewhere at night?
You're having a little fun,
Is it cool? Is it just me, or when you're little, it was cool to be somewhere else in your home at night?
Yeah.
It was like, dude, I'm at your house right now.
Oh my
it's
God.
dark.
I know, yeah.
That's like, you get all your blankets. You're like,
Yeah.
I gotta get stuff.
I have a story for you. The other
I
night,
got a story.
this will relate. I'll show you. I wear contacts.
Yeah.
Okay. I have braces.
Okay.
I have a lot of stuff going on right now.
I have a lot of stuff.
So before I enter my bed, I have to take out first I have to wash
First
my
of all,
hands.
well, you're 25.
I have to wash hands because my COVID-72. Take out contacts, brush teeth, floss, water pick, I have to blast everything in my
You
mouth.
have to blast them. You have your little routine.
So the other day, I laid on top of my bed watching a little tube,
I already know it's
little
gonna happen.
YouTube,
I already know it's gonna happen.
knocked out. Just wake up 3:30 in the morning.
So
I look
you
at my
woke-
clock.
You woke up in the year 2036.
Didn't know. I had jeans. I had socks.
Oh,
I had a sweatshirt.
you don't even know.
Let me explain something. I woke up. I am freezing my ass off. First off,
Your mouth tastes like balls.
I'm like, do I really want to get up right now, take my contacts off, brush my teeth, get back into my bed? No. Let me go back to sleep. I fucking fell asleep again on top of my bed. I wake up again at 5:30, hands like this between my legs. You know what I'm talking about? Like this. You're praying, but below. In between your jeans.
I used to sleep over.
You're curled up in
Dude,
balls.
I have the best
I am
story.
shivering, dude.
I have the best story ever.
I felt like I was over someone's house.
You know what's the worst part?
I was in my room on my bed, and I felt not here. Thank you. Come again when you sleep over a friend's house. That shit happens. You're looking for a fucking blanket.
I
You're
was about to say,
you're fucking so cold.
I used to sleep at my friend's house. We're very germophobic. Like, I don't like germs and stuff. Even
Yeah.
before COVID, I didn't like that stuff. So, I'm not going to borrow somebody's pillow. I'm not
You want to fucking throw up?
I'm not gonna
do
borrow,
that stuff. I would fucking curl up my hoodie.
I'm not
and sleep on that
gonna
shit.
borrow blankets because
Yeah.
that's just fleas.
Yeah, no. I don't like
So
that
you know what
stuff.
I used to do? One night I slept over at my friend's house. I was so cold, Donnie. The windows open, just draft. I took the cushion off the couch.
I've done that. Dude.
I swear to God, I'm not joking. I swear to you. I was so freezing in the middle of the night. I woke up, I had shoes on because I don't trust. When I sleep over, there's no taking off of outer garments. I took the cushion off the couch and I put it on my lap to get a little warm, Donnie. No blanket, I was sleepover. Cushionings.
I've done that before.
That shit
I don't
sucks.
remember whose house it was, but I've done it.
That shit sucks. I hate being
You're
over.
miserable.
Dude, and then you're like, let's try to stay up.
Oh
Every time?
God, dude.
Every time you try to stay up, you're like, oh, we're going to stay up right now. Say there's 3 of you. At like one of them goes to sleep, and then there's 2 of you guys. And you're like, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to sleep. And you're like, all right, dude, I'm tired right now. And then they're like, all right, I'm going to go to sleep, man. And it's already 5:30, and you're the last one because you're at foreign places, and you can't sleep. And you're like, well, assholes, while they're sleeping, I'm the only one up all night. And you're miserable the next day. Miserable. When you're 12 years old.
Whenever you used to stay here when you were younger,
Miserables.
you would make yourself miserable. Because
I'll sleep right here.
Because I offered stuff, cushions, another bed.
Because I don't like that stuff. I'm not going to sleep in a
You're sleeping on a hardwood floor.
with nothing.
Well, it's not hardwood floor. It's thin carpet with nothing. And you're suffering. I'm like, Santino, come on. You're like, no, I like this stuff.
I'd rather sleep suffrage.
Women's suffrage.
I'd rather sleep on... Dude, I just don't like being under somebody's other bed, dude.
Yeah. So me and my buddy Jake, when we were, I think it was in like middle school and high school, like early high school, I used to stay over his house, and we thought it was cool to sleep out in the backyard. He had those. He had those like
air mattress.
No.
Sleeping bag.
No.
Tent. There's not a lot of shit you can sleep on in the
by
outside.
the pool lounge chair.
Oh.
Like with cushions though. So we used to lay those flat and make like a bed, but we would have our own, you know, and then we'd have a sleeping bag and bullshit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's pretty beast,
it was kind of cool because like you're underneath the stars. We'd see like a lot of shooting stars and do whatever.
And then you just hear...
No. Then you wake up when the sun rises at like 8:30 in the summer. You have salt crackers in your fucking sleeping bag because you're sweating so goddamn much in the morning. Dude, the sun is rising and you're cooking bacon in sleeping bags, dude.
You're in a Ziploc bag, dude.
I don't like that stuff. You're sweating, dude.
So let me explain something.
You just wake up and you're like, you're tired. You wake up and you're tired.
We got a tent for Christmas one time. Mm-hmm. Cause
I think I remember when you got it.
Because we're like, we want a tent, right? Mm-hmm. So they bought a tent. We're like, we could camp in the backyard. So you got our little flashlights, got all little stuff. Summertime. We got sleeping bags, all this stuff. A little nice. Donnie, I've never been so hot in my life.
It's because it's like
I had to push my face against the fucking mesh vent because I couldn't breathe.
It's like a greenhouse in there.
Gas was being trapped.
That's what they do for plants, dude.
Open the thing. You're like, all right, dude. Like, yeah, I'm going inside.
Let me tell you.
Why go downgrading?
Yeah.
When you can't stay home, you have toilets, toilet paper,
Dude,
showers, everything.
Camping, you struggle.
I've never been camping. I don't have a desire.
I've been camping and it's fun for like to experience, but you're suffering.
I feel like it's beast. I mean, I say I have no desire, but it's probably a little beast to go for like experience.
You're suffering. I went on a fucking hike. A camping trip. Rubicon Trail. It's near Lake Tahoe. 7 days.
That's a little long for me personally.
So first off, to get to the campsite, you got to use a Jeep and do trails because you can't just drive there.
Yeah, that's scary. That's
no
anxiety.
reception.
You had anxiety.
I was anxious every fucking night in there. I'm like, I want to go home.
You're like, if I get bit by a snake right now, I have to get airlifted, no service.
Then what? You know what happened when we were there? They had a Yosemite fire, which is right there. Smoke. I thought we were gonna catch on fire in there.
I thought we were gonna catch on fire.
It was so close. I didn't
Did
like
you see
that.
flames?
Dude, you know when we had fires here?
Yeah.
It was that over there.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I didn't like that. The 7th day, I'm like, thank the Lord, we're going home. But talking about
Shower.
tents, like you were
How'd you
talking about,
shower?
there was like a lake. We brought shampoo and bullshit.
In a lake?
Yeah.
That's
Have
like
you ever-
amoebas.
Have you tried to go to? Well, you haven't really camped, but like go to the bathroom.
I feel like that's not a big deal.
I held my shit for as long as ever hold my shit. Let me tell you that. And I'm not one to hold shits. I shit every day.
You hold your shit for 7
I had to go so bad, dude. I'm like, all right, I gotta go.
Where'd you go?
Went over behind a tree.
And you dropped it?
I had to like use toilet paper we bought. I didn't like that stuff.
like
And then I gotta go wash myself in lakes.
Oh, dude, that's just miserable. It's like struggling
It's
every
like you're
step of the way.
struggling, dude. You're living out of bags.
Why can't you just tell me you got drawers
You
and
got
closets?
cooking supplies. You got stuff.
Nothing's washed.
Got coolers.
You're like,
It's like a-
you're like, I just want to sit on my couch right now and have a nice glass of water.
Let me tell you, camping's cool if you're doing it for a day or two, overnight, blah, blah, blah. Go home. Not that long. Never again.
I feel like by the 3rd day, you're like, all right,
Dude,
dude.
by the 2nd day, I was like, all right, we have 5 more days.
Holy shit. But it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but I don't know.
That's like
I wouldn't do that
extravagant.
again. It was a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Did the people you go with even say like that shit was long?
Yeah. There's some people, well, a handful of people, like, they enjoyed it, but then other people were like, all right, it's a little long.
Dude, that's like going to Vegas for like a week. I went to Vegas for a week. I'm like, all right, dude. You're like, Jesus Christ. By the 4th day, you're like, all right, I need my sleeping.
Well, it's because, like, in Vegas, I mean, because when you went, you're not 21 yet, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you couldn't do everything.
Yeah, but still, it's like by 7 days without your house.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, there's enough. That's why I feel like if you go traveling, it's like, all right, dude. Like,
Yeah. Well, even for Vegas, like, I'm not a club person.
already turn in.
Like,
Oh, yeah, Klaus, turn up the beat.
let the beat drop. Dude, I'm in there, dude. We went to this club in Vegas. Omnia. It's supposed to be like one of the top clubs.
Yeah, it's Amnia, yeah.
We're like, let's go, dude.
It's Amnia.
I'm in here and I'm just and I'm like, dude, every
Get
fucking
down.
hair in my body right now is fucking grooving to the beat. I don't even know what they're playing.
Yeah, Klaus, turn up the music.
So, not to be rude to my friends, but I'm like, you guys can enjoy this if you want. I'm going to leave and do my own thing. I can have more fun by myself, drinking a beer, walking the casino than I can.
Yeah,
Get out of the club, right?
feel the rhythm.
The beat is drums.
What is it? How do you dance that? Everybody's
You
on
can't,
ecstasy.
dude. Everyone's just like, why don't they
Everybody's
just play
wired,
normal?
dude.
Why
Everybody's
can't-
got 2 wires and they're.
But why can't they just
Everybody's
play,
just
like-
on drugs and they're just like, fuck it.
But if you're in a club like that, why can't they play normal music? Like, play that funky music, like some groove, like some like.
Well, because they don't like that stuff. They just like hair vibrating. They like brain vibration.
Or even like something like.
Feels the beat.
Anyways, I walk out of the club. There's this little section in the casino. They have a DJ.
Look, dude was playing
Walk
better.
out. I'm like, dude, you should be in there.
You right there, sir.
I'm like,
Bit about
Like, I go out-
8 bit about you with a lady up front. Bit about 6 bit about 44 45
no, I literally go
about
out though, and he's like, boots with the fur, and like, dude, at least it's better than. It's like, fuck, dude. It's like, who's listening to this?
This is DJ Giddy Giddy playing now. They're playing now. Never heard.
This is
DJ
what we play
Giddy
Mother
Giddy.
Russia.
Za za za. Uns. Have you seen those places in Russia or whatever where it's like
It's like
vaporized alcohol?
no,
Dude, they put a little oxygen
in the nose.
those little things. Turn up the dials. You're like, you want some scotch? Turn this one. They're like, how's that? They're like, oh, that's a good one. Like, you want some vodka soda? Tito's and soda. Turn this dial. Oh, it's a good one. You haven't seen that stuff?
No, but have you seen
I have
those,
a honker pimple right here, huh?
I hate those.
Oh, it hurts. I felt it right there. That transition, but I feel...
The worst pimples are Nazit, your ears, your lobes, and
back hurts so bad. Do you ever get one on your back?
No, the only time it hurts on your back though is if you fuck with it on your back.
I know.
Because
if you touch it,
you scratch it and you're like
your
whole bed is covered in blood because you popped a pimple on your back.
It is.
I was getting at? I was gonna ask you something or say something.
I don't know,
but I totally forgot because
I
you
just
veered to pimple land.
I just tore my oblique right now.
You don't even know what the fuck your oblique is.
I know. It's on the inside of your knee.
You know when you like start making up shit like my fucking inside meniscus, dude? It's like fucked it up.
Yeah, dude. Got Tommy John in both my knees.
I got Tommy John in both my knees, dude.
Dude, can you be Jock Peterson Cubs?
I know, dude. I still think the Dodgers are going to be good.
Cubs. Kike Red Sox.
I know. They just like started.
They just blasting them.
It's just because they don't pay them. They're not going to pay them. Well, they won a World Series. They did their job.
Got their ring chasers.
They did really well.
Kike's a beast. I like Kike.
And they got to pay him the big money or else they're not going to stay around. You know what I mean?
There once lived this man in Russia long ago. Have you seen that?
No.
Rasputin.
ASMR. For the rest of this episode, we'll be talking like this.
We're actually gonna enjoy a lot of things tomorrow.
Hey, Santino.
Yes, Donnie, how are you?
Question for you.
What's the question, Donnie?
Are you ready to answer it?
I'm ready to answer, Donnie.
How many times?
How many times what, Donnie? They probably can't even hear it because it's so low.
Shawty got low. Them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Do you remember when that came out? I was in middle school, I think, when that came out.
I wasn't really aware of time frames when you're that little.
When you're like
you're just
middle school dude, middle school dances, I was busting it out.
That was beast.
I was one of those guys at the middle school dances. I was just like a savage.
Probably.
Like, they make circles, I'm in that shit.
Dude, middle school dances used to be one group.
But then they used to form circles.
Well, you went to public school. I went to private school.
That's true.
4 people.
Well, you probably had multiple grades.
It was multiple schools. So it's a little beast.
That's kind of cool. You meet different people.
But you don't meet anybody.
Because it's like
Saint Perpetua, Saint Alfonso, Saint...
Are those real schools that you're talking about? I know yours is Perpetua.
Well, I don't know. Saint Alfonso is Frank Zappa.
Perpetua?
Saint Felicita, Saint Luke, Saint Bernard's.
I didn't have that because everyone was like, I had 400 kids in one grade.
I had 400 kids in my whole school. I think my whole school was 231. My graduating class was 28 people.
Holy crap.
I had 28 people. I believe 28 in my
Well, then when you went to high school, there was a lot more because it's public. But it still not as much as mine.
You had blasting. Dude, you had like 5,000.
I had over 900 kids in my graduating class.
Yeah, we had 1,000. I want to say 1,400 kids in the school.
Yeah. I want to
say my graduating class was around 200-300.
Yeah, so I had more than half of your school just in my class.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We had I want to say over 3,500 kids, maybe closer to 4.
And you don't even know, you don't know everybody. Where San Marino, you knew everybody. It's kind of beast.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was like a private school, not private.
Yeah, it's like when people go to little quaint
villages,
little colleges.
Yours.
You kind of know everyone around campus if you live there, but if you have a big school, you're not gonna know people.
It's like Hallmark.
Dude, Hallmark is the same bullshit.
Little quaint
every
town.
Single movie. Some girl comes from
What the hell?
From this little small town. She's on a business trip to this other
do.
town. She has her little boyfriend that's a fucking dickhole.
Oh my god, it's Robert, who's cutting a tree that I haven't seen.
And then this Robert is like so nice, and he like helps his charity.
And his wife died in a car accident, and he has a son.
Yeah, and this
And
charity.
the son and the mom bond 1st.
Mm-hmm. And then they start. It's like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
They just.
And then they're like, oh, I don't know. I have to go back to New York. I have to go back to New York. My life is in New York.
I can't be here.
And then they have a big Christmas pageant, and there's always that one old lady in the corner. She's like the angel. And she like winks. And he's like, yeah, it all was good. But they never show the rest of it when they all get fat and old and they have heart problems and they die. Like, and it stops snowing.
I've come to think, I've really thought about this for a while. You know, I have all my life there, but I really think that here in this town, I can revamp my life and they're like, oh my god.
Oh,
and then they start
kiss,
fucking making out and bullshit. It's
and
like,
everybody, and then it starts to snow right when they kiss. Snowfall, bring the snowfall. The dude's in the back like, snow.
Look at the fucking snowblower.
Snow. Light 19, aim right. Light 19, camera forward. Camera 4. We got snow on 1, 2. I need blow 2 more. I need blowing on 2 more. Thank you very much. All right, guys, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
And they all go, and it's not real.
It's all fake.
All right, that was a lot. We got really excited at the end of that one.
It's like I'm sweating right now because I imagine my mom watching Hallmark in the fucking summer in June.
With blankets.
And I'm sweating. I'm absolutely
You understand,
sweating.
we're in California. We have to put up Christmas trees when I'm sweating.
Mm-hmm. In North Carolina, you're New York,
14 feet of snow.
Maine.
Have to scrape the ice off your windshield every morning.
Their toes are frozen right now.
Blue.
Still, from Christmas.
Dude.
You know? We don't have to thaw anything here. Everything's thawed.
Thawed.
So my cousins in Michigan, since it's so cold over there, they use their garage as a freezer.
No, they don't.
I swear to God. It gets so cold there, they can... I don't know if a freezer, but definitely a fridge. It's really cold.
Well, I
Like
don't
you
do
can
that.
put food. Whoa.
Knock over the microphones.
And it will last.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of
I don't
crazy.
like living over there.
Did I screw this microphone up? No, it's good to go.
If I lived at a place where it snowed the first weekend, I would leave.
Yeah, I know. That's like my cousin Robbie. He lives in Chicago right now. He sent me a video
It's like, all right, it's like ordeals.
of his car and everything. It's just covered.
And you got to wake up an extra
Get a
2 hours.
Get a shovel out the little sidewalk, little stuff. It's a lot of work. That's like you're going snowboarding tomorrow. It's fun. It'll be fun. It's like fun to experience for the day.
Yeah,
Just a lot.
it's nice to leave.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's good to go, but it's also you have the ability to leave it.
Yes, 100%. That's why when people that have houses in East Coast or up north,
live in Newport as well.
they have secondary vacation homes.
So
in sunny
for the
Southern
next
California.
7 months of the year, they can be here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, Donald?
I know. But we really need to go surfing.
Well,
that board has been sitting there for about 3.5 weeks.
That's you.
Collecting
I've gone.
dust. Well, I had COVID-19 schedules here.
Yeah, that's true.
Protocols
I haven't
and
gone
regulations. So
it's been a week for me. I'm feeling a little rusty.
yeah, I got to concentrate and pop up. No hesitations, and I got to pop up because I don't know, dude.
You just got a commission.
But what's because I know you had that problem when we first started.
Yeah.
And you would just kneeboard. Like, I don't know if it's like a blockage on my mental.
I don't know. Just one day I'm like, all right, dude, F this.
But
shit.
I
I'm
wasn't.
done.
But
I'm
I wasn't
tired.
like that before, though.
I know. But I was like, I'm tired of this stuff.
I also used a different board.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason.
I don't know. But I'm like, I'm tired of this stuff now. Like, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Yeah.
So I just did it. I'm like, this is beast. And then now every time he's,
I know.
boom, muscle memory.
I don't know. It's
I'm
like
there.
it's like a fear to like go for it. But it's like,
trust me, you just do.
I know, but it's like you can't hurt. You're not hurt. You're in water.
Yeah. You just got to do.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna rip.
Pretty beast. We should go to maybe Wednesday or something because the
Are you getting calls right now?
The wind has calmed down.
Your phone's there, bud. Your
It's
father.
my father
Cotter
because
Notter.
they are probably eating dinner.
So we'll call him in just a second. But do you want to wrap this podcast up, or?
We shall. That was very exciting, Donnie. Thank you for having a lovely conversation with me.
Thanks for being here.
Please share, like, subscribe to the channel. Dude, calling again. Alrighty.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in for this podcast. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.
Later.
Laters.
Ew.